Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. Today's request comes from Brian, who dropped a comment asking us to check out the Cypher 91, so that's exactly what we're doing today. We're taking it through the early rounds, fully pack-a-punching it, fully upgrading it, and running it all the way to round 55 to see how it stacks up against those round 100 health cap zombies. If you've been enjoying this weapon testing series, then be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to help us hit that 50k milestone, and if you want more videos like this one, then drop a comment saying Elder Disciple. Now, before we get into it, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it to Shattered Vale, and as you can see, we've got the Cypher 91. Now, this thing right here was my favorite assault rifle to use when it initially dropped, but we haven't tested this thing since the reintroduction of double tap, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it performs. Okay, so first things first, in regards to ammo, we've got 60 rounds in the mag and 360 in reserve for a total ammo count of 420 rounds. Nice number. Now, in regards to damage, we're currently doing 30 damage per body shot and 170 per critical, which are some pretty impressive numbers right off rip. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time here in spawn farming up enough essence to make it over to the mansion, and at that point we should have enough to go for uncommon rarity, so I'll see you guys once we have enough. Well, it looks like we do have enough to quickly go for uncommon rarity, so there we go. Okay, we are now doing 45 damage per body shot and 254 per critical. Solid increase right there. Can't wait to get this thing pack-a-punched, which we actually have more than enough essence for. But of course, first we need to go ahead and grab the fuse right back here from the little maintenance worker. Let's kill that guy, thank you. And of course, we also need to go for the circuit board. Cool. Alright, time to flip the switch right there. Oh my god, okay, calm down, zombies, calm down. I'm just trying to flip a switch. Okay, perfect. We've got access to the mainframe. We just need to flip that switch one more time. We're also really low on ammo. We literally had one bullet left there, so yeah, not worth it to buy ammo since we can actually go ahead and pack a punch. Alright, pack 1 uncommon rarity. We are now doing 90 damage per body shot and 468 per critical. A significant increase right there. And in regards to ammo, we've got 600 in the reserve, and let's get a little reload, and 120 in the mag for a total ammo count of 720. Which, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any issues with ammo. 720 rounds is a good amount. And since we have the extra essence, we might as well actually quickly go purchase Jug, since, yeah, I don't think we need to prioritize pack right now because this thing is still cooking. Alright, pop a little soda fountain as well. Who knows, we might get Deadshot and double tap. Okay, not bad. Let's check out the oh my god, yeah, fire rate is so nice. And we're hitting, how much is the critical? 702 on the follow-up critical since we've got double tap. That's awesome. And definitely some nice numbers already. Okay, hold on. We have a little Samuel L. Trialson right here. Probably microwave trap. Perfect. Alright. Let's get rid of these little zombros here. Okay, we're at 18 out of 30. Oh my god, that was kind of risky right there. And perfect. Done with the Samuel L. Trialson. Let's see what we got from that. PhD flopper. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted there. I mean, Deadshot would have been nice too, but I mean, come on. PhD flopper is awesome. Dude, and we have enough to go for rare rarity. Let's quickly hit the arsenal. And perfect. Pack 1 rare rarity. We are now doing 623 damage per critical and 120 per body shot. Yeah, this thing is absolutely cooking. Definitely don't think we're gonna have any issues in the high rounds. But don't get me wrong, it's no AS Val or anything like that, but I definitely feel like it's going to be able to hold its own. Now here's the question, do we go for a 3-plate or do we just save up for pack 2? Yeah, I think we'll just save up for pack 2, to be honest. She's definitely still cooking, so it's not like we really need the upgrade, but I'd rather spend the essence on more DPS over survivability since we already have Jug. Making some good progress on the salvage too. Oh, okay, I was about to pop a dead drop, but you know what? Let's get through this toxic zombie round first. Look at that. We're literally 100. Never mind. We have enough for pack 2. Let's quickly head downstairs. You know what, dude? We could even pop a little on the house since, you know what? Yeah, we might as well. Let's pop the on the house. Let's see what we get here. Give us a little dead shot daiquiri. Come on. Okay, let's quickly grab it. Okay, speed cola. Not bad. Not quite what we wanted, but, you know, I'll accept it. Okay, pack 2, rarity. Let's quickly get down here, and we're now doing... Okay, hold on. Calm down. 1,248 per critical, I think that was. Yeah, 1,248 per critical. And we're doing 240 per body shot. How much for the follow-up? 1,800. Yeah, 1,800 per critical seems to be the follow-up damage. Not bad. Definitely some solid numbers right here. Fire rate is so good with double tap as well. But yeah, just 500 salvage away from... Oh my god, we got a crawler back here. There we go. Nice. Like I was saying, we're just 500 salvage away from epic rarity. So we're just going to chill in the usual spot. And I'm also going to pop a little dead drop. There we go. Now, I would like to upgrade to epic rarity, but also have enough to quickly slap on Lightmend for whenever the Elder Disciple spawns in. Yay, yeah, we have enough to quickly go for epic rarity, so let's upgrade her. There we go. Nice. Epic rarity. Let's see how much damage we're doing now. Oh my god, dude, too many numbers. 360 per body shot, it's looking like. Yeah, 360. And like... I don't know, 1,200 was the smallest hit there. 1,800 seems most consistent. 1,872 per critical. Not bad. Guess we could also go for a little elemental pop right here. Awesome. And we're going to get that Elder Disciple to spawn in at the end of this round. So let's pick up some extra salvage right here so we can go for Lightmend. Okay, perfect. We got Lightmend. Where is that Elder Disciple at? Kind of a bummer that there's no decoys on the ground, but you know, it is what it is. Let's actually quickly cook some zombies to let insta-kill expire. Okay, let's pop the nuke since that's not going to kill the Elder Disciple. There we go, and oh my brother, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. We would run out of ammo right there. All right, how much per critical are we hitting? Like 4,900 per critical. Not bad at all. Nice little gobble gum's been awarded as well. 1 gum. Let's see what we get. Killjoy. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not the greatest, but you know, I'll take it. So yeah, now we just have 2 upgrades left to go. We just need to get to legendary rarity, which we're still a ways away from. We still need 2,900 more salvage and like 12,030 more essence to get to pack 3. Dude, we're literally 50 salvage away from legend. Okay, never mind. We got legendary rarity, boys. There we go. I was about to complain, but it's looking like we won't. Bummer that we still have insta-kill active because I do want to test some numbers here. Okay, so we're now doing 480, I believe. Yeah, 480 per body shot and 3,700. Oh my god. Okay, that's way too many numbers there. And 2,496. Let's try against this guy. 2,496. One more time. Yep, 2,496 per critical. Not bad at all. And just to confirm, yeah, 480 per body shot. Definitely some really impressive numbers from the Cypher. We also have enough essence to quickly go for pack 3, but yeah, let's try to fight our way downstairs. Could have sworn there was an Elder Disciple. Yeah, there's definitely an Elder Disciple. Is he upstairs here? Where is that guy, dude? Is he still like spawning in below us right now? Yeah, let's go for pack 3 first. We can deal with that guy after. Gonna be an absolute walk in the park taking care of him. Ooh, some salvage. Like, bro, if you're not getting enough salvage in your life, you're doing something wrong. Alright, so pack 3, legendary rarity. Let's see how much damage we're doing now. We are currently, oh, that was definitely the follow-up. 4,992 per critical and 7,400 if you hit that follow-up, which is absolutely disgusting. And 960 per body shot, not bad. How much are we doing? 13,000, I think, was the max hit to the Elder Disciple, which is absolutely insane. And keep in mind, we do not even have Deadshot Daiquiri yet, which is just gonna further increase that critical damage output. So yeah, now it's just time to farm up some more essence. Think we'll head upstairs. We also have a SAM trial available, which, I mean, I don't think it's worth it to go for since our weapon's already fully upgraded. And yeah, sure, like there's a, what, 2% chance we're gonna get Deadshot Daiquiri from that, but then again, we're just 3 rounds away from the Wonder Fizz, so I think we'll just farm through the next 3 rounds. Alright, we kinda skipped through round 25, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having way too much fun with the Cypher, dude. We're already on round 26, so Wonder Fizz spawned in last round, so we're gonna keep a handful of zombies alive during this round. Actually, let's make sure we survive this first. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the majority of zombies just so we don't get swarmed too much downstairs. So I think the main perk's definitely Deadshot. Okay, yeah, there's a couple we want to go for. There we go, fully perked. Okay, couldn't test some numbers there. That was way too quick. Hold on, let's get some distance. Okay, we are now doing 5,765 per critical, dude. That is wild. Let's do that one more time. Yeah, definitely. Okay, and with the follow-up. Okay, we couldn't test the follow-up there. Just a second. And with the follow-up, we are doing 8,648. Not bad at all. Yeah, those are some really juicy numbers from the Cypher. Okay, now the only thing left to test is how much damage we can do to Elder Disciples. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get an Elder Disciple to spawn in 2 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. Could actually, in theory, craft up a decoy. There we go. We should get a bunch of those from just killing zombies since we now have Vulture Aid. But yeah, having decoys is just awesome for testing numbers for whenever the Elder Disciples spawn in, so we can really just focus on that guy. Ooh, I heard that Elder Disciple. Don't quite see him. He's probably spawning in back there. Man, I am excited to see how much damage we can do to that guy. Okay, Elder Disciple is right there. Let's throw that decoy. Perfect. And what is the max hit? I'm seeing like 15,000s mixed in there. So it's like 10,000 for the normal hit and then 15,000 for the follow-up thanks to double tap, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, based on how it's performing right now, I don't think we're gonna have, yeah, 15,000 for sure. That is wild. But yeah, like I was saying, based on how it's performing right now, I don't think we're going to have any issues in the higher rounds, but of course we'll see. I mean, so far mobility is on point, you have a really good amount of ammo, fire rate is really nice, especially with double tap. I was not expecting it to be this good. So yeah, I think if you're just planning on going to like round 30, 31, I'd have to give this thing like a solid 9 out of 10. Once again, it's no AS Val or anything, of course, but definitely a solid assault rifle. Super reliable. So yeah, we saw how it performs in the early rounds. We saw how good it is when it's fully pack-a-punch, fully upgraded, all that good stuff. And it has no issues cooking Elder Disciples, so the only thing left to do is to take this thing to round 55 to see how it performs against round 100 health cap zombies. So I'll see you guys once I'm there. Alright, and that should be the last zombie of round 54 right there. Yep, so we are now up against round 100 health cap zombies. And as you can see, that first zombie died really quick, right? Because he was unarmored. But the armored zombies take a good second or two to actually go down. Okay, let's get a nice little train together. Alright, let's also let a parasite turn into a little doppelgast back there, just so we can test some numbers on that guy. Alright, doppelgast right there. So as you can see, doppelgasts go down super quick, courtesy of the ammo mod and whatnot, along with vulnerability and, what's it called? Elemental pop. Look at that, this guy too. Boom, too easy. But in terms of zombies, once again, the normal zombies go down relatively quickly, but the armored ones are just, yeah, not the greatest. So yeah, the Cypher is definitely a great choice if you're just trying to go to like round 31 or something, but if you're trying to take something all the way to health cap, there's definitely some better options out there. The main thing holding it back is, once again, the armor damage. Like, compare that to the GPR, for example, which just absolutely annihilates their armor, and then you can get those critical hits in. Like, that thing is definitely a better choice. So yeah, for like taking this thing to round 31 or so, definitely like a solid 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10. But for round 55, I'm probably gonna have to give this thing like maybe a 7. 7 should be a fair rating. Let's throw a little decoy there, get a nice horde together. Yeah, as you can see, dude, normal zombies definitely go down relatively quickly, but those armored ones, kind of a bummer though, because I'm pretty sure the Cypher did get buffed at some point, but the armor damage never actually changed on her, which, yeah, once again, that is kind of unfortunate. So yeah, it's by no means comparable to the AS Val. Like, that thing is definitely probably still the king of ARs. I guess the AMAX is really good too. But yeah, you guys get the point. If you want to use this thing for the early rounds, definitely go ahead and check it out. But I would not recommend using this if you're planning on going to health cap. Let's put it that way. Other than that though, I mean, you've got a really good amount of ammo. The gun is super controllable, even with rapid fire and double tap. Like, mobility is on point as well, so it checks all the boxes. It's really just the armor damage. I mean, look at that. It's like, what, 8,000 almost per critical with the follow-up. So yeah, we saw this thing performs in the early rounds. Definitely a solid weapon. Once it's fully pack-a-punch and upgraded, it is a beast, but unfortunately, it is not the best option for health cap. So now the only thing left to do is to take this thing to round 56 and call in the Exfil. So I'll see you guys on round 56. Last few zombies, and there we go. We made it to round 56. Let's go call in the Exfil. Yoink. Now we're just gonna pray that we actually get an Elder Disciple to spawn in and not an Amalgam, because I think, okay, nice. Yeah, we got an Elder Disciple. Awesome. Where is that guy? Okay, so he's gonna be back here. Guess we can already focus on him since there's not too many. Oh my god, yeah. So as you can see, definitely a solid weapon for taking out those Elder Disciples and Doppelgasts. It's great for normal zombies too, but once again, the armored ones, dude, I'm just, yeah, kinda disappointed. It's actually almost the perfect assault rifle. If you really think about it, it's almost perfect. Come on, Treyarch, go ahead and buff the armor damage on this thing. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, look at that. Just 12 more zombies to go, 10 more. Making some good progress on this Exfil here. 9 more. Hopefully they all spawn in time. We've got 35. Yeah, no, we've got more than enough time. We should be Gucci. There we go. One more zombie. There we go. Come on. Nice. He's gone. Awesome. Successful Exfil. How many kills did we get here? 4,238 eliminations with 1,347 criticals. Don't mind the time at the top right there, by the way, because I did end up saving and backing out to go grab some lunch, but yeah, that's besides the point. But yeah, in regards to the build, we got the suppressor just for that added salvage drop chance, CHF barrel just to maximize critical damage output, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, commando rear grip, balanced stock, Strelok laser, and rapid fire. Honestly, I guess you could swap the Strelok laser for the steady aim laser. I just like having this thing on some ARs because it does improve that hip fire to ADS accuracy. So like, while you're in the animation of ADSing, it kind of helps out with accuracy there, so it is what it is. So it's probably up to personal preference. So yeah, final rating for the Cypher 91. If you're trying to take it to round 55, I think like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 would be fair. It would definitely be a 10 out of 10 if the armor damage were more comparable to that of the GPR, because once again, that thing just cooks armored zombies. So yeah, kind of unfortunate that it didn't perform the way I wanted it to, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, if there's any other weapons or builds you guys would like me to check out, then be sure to drop a comment down below. But anyways guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with the best strategies here in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.